All right, we're here checking it out. Dollywood's Dreammore Resort. Is it still awesome? Would we still recommend it as a place to stay? Oh no, you're gonna have to wait till the ending to find out. But first, let's roll that intro. We're here at the beautiful Dreammore Resort at Dollywood in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. First, we're going to start off with a room tour of a one king room with a bunk bed, and then we'll do a property tour, and then we'll wrap it up and let you know what our final thoughts are. Is this hotel worth it? Should you stay here? And we'll give you our thoughts on the best case for you to stay here. So you're not going to want to miss that. But first, let's go ahead and start out with the room tour. We'll start here at the entrance. They have some convenient hooks to hang your coats or whatnot. That's convenient. And then the bathroom. I love the bathroom. It's like a split bathroom design here. There's Eric. He's our cameraman. Over here in the shower, which is amazing, by the way. Check that shower out. Love it. Get your own Dreammore stuff back there in the back wall, shampoo, body wash, and conditioner, so you don't need to bring that with you. And then, of course, the obligatory potty room shot here. I mean, it's a potty room. And then we'll come out, so we're facing into the room now. Now, one thing I'd like to point out, they don't really have a closet here. They just sort of have hangers right there, but it's okay. Coming into the room here, you can see the amazing Devin and Nathan there, giving you a tour of the bed comfort. How is the bed comfort, Devin?
It's pretty good, actually, surprisingly, since it's only like a small little mattress.
But it's like a pretty substantial bunk bed, so it's really nice, I think. And then this room has a king bed. But I love this. All around this resort, you're going to see like the touches of Dolly with the butterflies. And this, like the saying up here, put your wings on your dreams. I mean, you know, that's just awesome. And then on the lamps, they have Dream. So that's pretty cool. As far as plugs and stuff, it looks like they have a couple plugs and a couple USBs there, and I don't see on the actual lamps themselves, but they have another lamp over here, another table, but again, I don't see the plugs or USBs on them. So if you're looking for like a lot of plugs, I don't really see an overwhelming amount, but I did just find some right here on the side. They got two USBs right there, and it looks like an HDMI. So if you bring like something you can like plug your laptop in and watch something on the TV, it looks like, which the TV is probably, I don't know, what would you say, Devin, 40, 45 inch or something like that?
45 to like 40s, yeah.
So it's kind of smaller, but you know, it's all right, it serves its purpose. But they do have like in here, they do have a couple more drawers and a safe for you. The drawers are pretty deep, so you can store a few things in there. And then over here is the mini fridge. So I mean, it's a smaller mini fridge, but it'll serve its purpose. You can store, you know, like 6 beverages in the door and maybe some food or whatever you brought back. Here's the view that Eric has, and I'll show you our view. It's a little bit different. Our room is exactly the same, so I'm not going to show you our room, but here's the view that Eric has. It's like the porte-cochere out front and the fountains. It's a pretty nice view. I like the view of the fountains and stuff like that out here. While I'm talking here, I'll go ahead and put in the other shot of our view from our room because it's a little different, but you can sort of see the mountains and things like that, and actually the event space right behind the hotel here, and you see Dolly's bus back there too. So I think Dolly Parton might be in town. We're excited. We hope we run into her, and she might be though, really, because the Heart Song Resort opens on Friday, and it's Wednesday currently, so she'll probably be in town for the Heart Song Resort. Spoiler alert if you haven't seen it already, which you might have already seen it, and if not, I'll link it up here. But we stayed at the Heart Song Resort. We were some of the first people in the resort, so it was awesome. But anyway, let's go ahead and do a grounds tour, and then our final thoughts will be in a different video, so I'll probably be wearing different clothes because we like to stay here for a few nights, get the feel for the resort, so we can really let you know our feelings on it, because if you're just here and you make a snap judgment, sometimes you miss things, so we don't want to miss things for you guys. So, all right, let's go take the tour around the property. One thing you'll note around this hotel is there's butterflies everywhere, because Dolly Parton loves butterflies, so you'll see them everywhere in the rooms and even in the carpet. They have a convention center here, so they have like rooms set up for conventions and stuff like that. So if you're coming for a work thing, or you're looking for someplace in the Smokies to have a work thing, you'd consider the Dreammore Resort here. You can kind of take a peek in one of the rooms here just to see how it is. It's a pretty good size. They got it set up for, looks like Bayside College, doing some sort of music event in here. That's pretty cool. All right, so right in through here, like back, that's where we were back in the conference rooms, and this is also where you go back here to the concierge if you stay here, so you can get your time saver wristband. If you saw the Dollywood video, I'm not sure if that was up before this one or not, but there is an upgrade you could do in the parks before you get to the parks to get the time saver upgraded, so you can ride like the premier attractions like Big Bear and stuff like that, because the one you get with your stay here does not cover Big Bear and some of the premier attractions like that. So if you want to ride that ride, you can upgrade in the parks for $45 or $49, something like that. You can upgrade your pass to the premier before you get to the park. But if you were to buy the time saver outright at the park, it's like $108. So it does save you, it's like half price basically if you get the time saver here than upgrade at the park. So if that's something you're interested in, just note that, because I didn't realize that there was like different levels to the time saver thing until we got to the Big Bear yesterday, and they wouldn't let us on with the ones that we got here. So keep that in mind, but it is still a nice perk that, you know, it's basically half off the upgrade when you get to the park. But let's keep touring the resort. They have these lovely living room areas here with lots of chairs and TVs and fireplaces. It's pretty nice place to come hang out, and actually there's one on the other side too. We'll show that in a second. They have these information boards all over, which is helpful. It tells you like the prices for tickets and stuff like that, and you know, useful information while you're here. They even have some that like tell you times of the activities around the resort, and if you have like printed out your tickets or scanned your tickets online, they have a self-service thing to retrieve them here if you want to. Just scan your barcode there, and you can print out your tickets automated, or you can even purchase your tickets here. So whatever you want to do, they have a self-service kiosk that makes it pretty simple. It looks like credit card only, so note that, but there's no cash slot there. But you can either print your tickets or buy tickets here right in the lobby. And that's like right behind the check-in, is right around the corner here. This is the check-in area, which is kind of busy right now because it's prime time check-in, check-out. I love the screen behind the check-in area that plays like a loop of different scenes around the Smokies. That's pretty awesome. And then from the front desk, we spin around and they have some live entertainment down there today. They have live entertainment all over the resort, actually. They had it outside yesterday, and now they have some people singing inside, which is great because Dolly, you know, her love of music is just all over this resort, and it's great that they're bringing it in via like live performers and whatnot. And the lobby here is pretty nice. I mean, they got several seating areas and stuff like that. And right now it's fall time, so fall decor everywhere is great. And then right over here is like right behind the quick serve place they have here, which is right there, the Dreammore pantry. But they have like tables over here so you can grab a quick bite and come over here and sit down, because there's not a lot of room to eat in your rooms, so it's nice. But anyway, in the bakery, they have basically they serve like Starbucks coffee and stuff like that here, but you can also get like grab and go stuff like drinks and sandwiches and whatnot, you know, stuff like that, salads. But anyway, and they also have a Coke Freestyle machine in here. So if you get a fountain drink, you can get like the freestyle thing if you didn't want the bottle. In the mornings, they have the cinnamon bread here. So I'd like to point out, like, if you want the famous cinnamon bread from the grist mill, you do not have to get it from the parks. You can actually get it here in the mornings. They have like loaves of cinnamon bread here in the morning, so you don't want to wait that huge line and you just don't want to carry it around all day. Just get it here in the mornings. Now, it is after 10 and they are all gone, so you might want to come early in the morning if you want to get the cinnamon bread here at the resort. But anyway, the menu for the resort is, or down here at the quick services, you know, they got like Starbucks coffee type things, teas, and they got like breakfast sandwiches that you can get on like bagels or croissants and stuff. They have a wrap and stuff like that. So it's a pretty good menu. We ate here this morning, and the sandwich I got was the sausage, egg, and cheese bagel, and it was delicious. I mean, and it was reasonably priced. It was $10 for a large coffee and a bagel, so it was awesome. But they also have like candy in here, like grab and go stuff, like candy and things like that, and chips down here. If you want to like grab a quick salty snack too, like throughout the day. The cheese balls, yes, all kinds of good snacks in here. And they do have a pizza menu in here. We got the Belgero pizza yesterday, and I'm telling you, the pizza was delicious, and it was like $20 for a huge pizza. It was awesome. They have this Pokeberry Lane gift shop here too. That's right past the grab and go Dreammore pantry. It's got like resort merch and stuff like that, and soaps and, you know, bags and stuff like that. They do have like the resort, or they do have like resort specific merch. So if you're looking for Dreammore merch, they have some of that in here too. And they do have the Dolly Parton Funko Pop. So if you're into the Funko Pops, you might want to pick that up because that's limited to the Dreammore and the theme park property. So might want to check that out if you like the Funko Pops. And so we've come down the hallway here. I think before we go any further though, we're going to pop outside and check out the fountain out front because it's beautiful. Here's the entrance to the resort. It's all decked out for the fall time right now, as you can see, with the pumpkins and whatnot. Anyway, they got this lovely bridge you can walk across when you're coming in and out of the resort. And a glorious thing is they have a waterfall. It's so peaceful when you first get here, or just like entering and leaving just to watch the waterfall. They did a great job with the entryway through here. But also, right out front, they have the buses that will take you over to the theme park. So it runs every 15 minutes, they said, but it seemed like in the morning it was running more frequently, probably to get everyone there, basically. But they have the convenient free transportation, and I would highly recommend taking the bus from the resort and not driving because the parking lot over there was horrible. I mean, unless you have the preferred parking. Right out front of the Dreammore Resort here is a beautiful fountain with butterflies, obviously. Like I said, butterflies are all over this resort because Dolly loves butterflies. But they also have like a guitar and like a banjo, maybe like a fiddle or something like there, maybe a cello. I'm not sure, but anyway, it's a beautiful fountain right in front of the Dreammore Resort. All right, they do have a spa here, like I said before. If you're interested in that, you know, you and some girlfriends come over, you want to get some massages or whatever, they have that here, or I'll have Eric show some of the services they have. Or if you're here for like a wedding, they have like hair services and stuff like that. They do have like the bridal hair package down there, and nail service and facials and whatnot. I mean, your typical spa stuff, but that is an option here at this resort. If you're interested in spa services, come check it out. Also, right around the corner from the spa, you'll find this awesome selection of Dolly Parton's albums they have on the wall here. I think it's kind of cool they show all the different albums through all the different years. And of course, Dolly herself right there on the wall. It's awesome. And they have at the bottom of the stairs here, they have in this chestnut box, they have like an unreleased Dolly Parton album or song that's going to be released when she turns 100. So only Dolly knows what it is, but the song's called My Place in History, and it's going to be released in 2046. So that's pretty unique to have that here at the resort itself. So that's pretty cool. Right down at the bottom of the stairs here, the main lobby's right up there. They have a nice city area. They also have their buffet-style restaurant over here, which is the Song and Heart. And in the mornings I checked, it's $22 for adults, and I forget what it was for kids. It was like $13 or something for kids, but you might check when you come. So they do breakfast and dinner in the buffet part, and then for lunch, there's this section you're looking at right here in the bar area, and they'll do like a lunch type of meal in here. We did eat at the Heart Song like bar area down there, and they had pretty good food. The burgers, I think, were the star of the show there. I'll put in a little video here. Eric got the Southern burger. I got the grits with the gumbo, which I don't know if I would do that one again. It was more just like grits with a little bit of sausage on top and a little gravy. It wasn't great, but Lauren got the chicken tenders, and the fries were really good with the burgers and the chicken strips. So, I mean, that place was cool. It was a little pricey, but, you know, honestly, it was almost as much that I paid down there with a tip as I paid for 3 chicken strip baskets in the park yesterday. So, for me, that was a better experience down there. But, I mean, I understand if you're in the park and you need to eat, you know, you're going to do what you're going to do. But I think the value was, you know, it is what it is. It's you're in a theme park area, so it's going to be more expensive. But, you know, it's just nice that they have that as an option here, along with the quick service and the buffet. So you're not just like locked into quick service. They have different options here, which is nice. Okay, we came back down by the spa, and we're heading back to the indoor pool. But before we get there, you see like this cool mural they have that, if you look at it this way, is like the Dollywood train at the grist mill where you can get the famous cinnamon bread. Or if you look at it from the other side, you just see Dollywood. That's a pretty cool trick they got going on there. But anyway, let's head on down this hall. So we came down the hall, past that side, past the spa, and you come into this awesome game room. So this is something the kids could do. You want them to like play some games. You got like basketball games in here. Lots of these claw machines. Like lots of claw machines in here. And they got the Mario Kart arcade, which I don't know that I've seen Mario Kart arcade games before, but that's pretty awesome. They went full Nintendo because they also have Cruise and Blast over here, which is an old school Nintendo racing game here. So that's kind of cool. They have a photo booth over here too if you want to take some photos. And they have a Pac-Man air hockey game here. So who doesn't like air hockey? You add air hockey in Pac-Man. Extra cool. I don't know how it would work, but pretty neat though. Would like to point out that the tokens, you can either use cash or card, so you don't have to have a whole lot of cash to do it. You can just use your card if you want to. Also, I would like to point out that they have a Camp Dollywood, which is like a kids area where you can like drop your kids off and they can do activities and stuff like that. If you want to come visit Camp Dollywood, they have, I would suggest coming down here and looking at the schedule of things that they have, but you can also pick up a schedule right outside the Camp Dollywood place and you can find out all what they got going on for your whole week's worth of a stay here. So that's pretty cool and handy. If the parents want some alone time, you can drop your kids off and do fun things. But also right behind Camp Dollywood, they have a fitness club with a few treadmills and some free weights and looks like an elliptical and maybe a bike and stuff like that. So if you're into fitness and you don't want to run around the property, you can hit the treadmill or whatnot. But right behind Camp Dollywood and the fitness center is the indoor pool. They do have a nice indoor pool, so you don't have to worry about the weather being crummy and you can't get into the pool. They have a nice indoor pool for you. But they also have a nice outdoor pool, so let's go check that out right now. So as you can see, we're just right behind where we were with Camp Dollywood and stuff like that. We just came right out the doors right next to it, right there. And then on the patio, they have all kinds of outdoor games like that might be like a Jenga type game, and they have like Connect 4 and checkers and stuff like that. One other thing I would like to note is none of the rooms have balconies here at the Dreammore Resort, but there are some patio rooms we found yesterday. We're not going to get too close because we don't know if anyone's staying there. We don't want to invade their privacy, but as you can see on the first floor right behind the pool here is some patio rooms which has nice outdoor areas like overlooking the lovely pool area here. So that's an option for you if you can book those rooms. I think that'd be pretty awesome. The pool hours do change seasonally. As you can tell, there's like a thing they can slide in and out here. But currently in October, it's 1 p.m. to 9 p.m. But that's mostly because it's a little bit too cool in the mornings here to like swim. Even though the pool is heated, you probably wouldn't want to swim that early unless it's like super warm or whatever. But anyway, just make sure you check the pool hours. That's posted on those boards that we showed you earlier too. Also, like right behind the pool, they have a kids play area, like with some slides and some rope ladders and things like that. So there's all kinds of fun things for the kids to do out here in the backyard. That's what they call this area we are, which kind of makes sense. You'd have something like that in your backyard for your kids to play on. You can get a nice view of the pool from here. They have a zero entry right here where it's like bubbling up. You can sort of see where it's bubbling right there. They have like a zero entry point, so it's nice and easy for it to get in and out right there for the kids and whatnot. But they also have lots of chairs around the pool with umbrellas. And when they do it, they have poolside service. That's why there's flags on every one of the chairs. But they don't always do it. Like during the slower times of the year, they won't do poolside service, and you'll have to go inside to that bar that we showed right next to the Song and Hearth restaurant. It is very peaceful out here. Like there have not been too many people like in this back area. And we'll walk down the path here and show you what they got. But it's very nice, and they have like even like these magnolia trees up in here and stuff like that. It's really nice and very peaceful back here in the backyard. I will say that. And right here they have sort of like almost an open air barn thing. This is where they do the bedtime stories, 8 p.m. every night. But check when you're here because that might change. I'm not sure. But there's a nice fire pit in the middle, and they got a whole stack of chairs there, so they can seat several people in here. And I like the mason jar lights they got going on in here too. In the back, you're sort of just like looking over the property back here. It's really pretty back here, really peaceful, like I said. But this is like the main drive to come up to the resort right here. You can also get to the new Heartsong Resort up the same road, but. Yeah, lovely views out here. And also in the barn back here, they have pull-down screens. It looks like they can show movies and stuff like that out here. So it's pretty cool too. It's like a multi-function building. All right, they do s'mores out here. So there's a fire pit back there, and you can come out and roast your s'mores like that one marshmallow. He's on fire because that's the appropriate way to cook your marshmallows for s'mores, you know. But they'll do that out here. You'll have to check, but I think for us it was like 7 to 8 or something like that while we're staying, but check your times. It might be different for you. They have a cornhole or bag toss or whatever you call it. They got that out here too in the backyard. So as you can see, they have like quite a few options for, you know, relaxing or entertaining yourselves out here in the backyard. It's not just a pool. And they have 4 fire pits. We counted them here. This is one of the 4 fire pits they got back here. One thing I will note about the Adirondack chairs is they're kind of low to the ground. Like, I mean, that's great for kids, but I think like older adults and heck me would probably have a time getting in and out of that Adirondack chair. But the thing is they have a few more different fire pit areas. So we'll check the chairs there and see if they're any better. They have a lovely garden back here with some chairs that look like butterflies, and actually the mums that are out there right now are in the shape of a butterfly. If you can see that, that's really pretty. It's a nice kind of like quiet garden to sort of sit and reflect, and it's got a nice saying from Dolly right there you can read real fast. It's a little wore out on the side, but you know, you can read most of it, get the gist. But anyway, this is like a lovely garden area they have up in here. It's just like kind of calm and peaceful out here in the middle of nature. I love it. And they do have like a bar and seating out here. I think it's for the restaurant, or it could be for the bar they have out here. And this would be the pool bar if it's open. But like I said earlier, I think most of the time in the cooler months, this pool bar is not actually open. You have to actually go into the Song and Hearth bar and get your stuff in there. But during the warmer months, they have this nice area out here for you to go get a quick drink at the pool bar. We found the other fire pit, and it looks like the chairs are exactly the same. So I don't know how hard it would be to get in and out of it. It's wet, so I'm not going to try it, but I mean, it does look like a peaceful little area over here. So, and very intimate the way they have all these plants all the way around you. So your family members, or heck, you can come out and make new friends. You don't know, but it's really nice that they have these fire pits out here, and so many of them. So, you know, a lot of resorts have 1 fire pit and everyone's crowded around it. This one has 4. So, you know, I really like that, and I really appreciate the thought that went into this resort. So that's awesome. And the last little area that we come to is this beautiful fountain amongst these trees. Again, there's a couple bench seats here, so just a quiet little area for you to come, relax, and get away from, you know, the craziness of the theme parks or being too stuffed up with people. It's pretty nice, but it's just got a couple benches, really, and, you know, nice quiet little area. But also right behind the fountain is the meadow, and this is like a multi-function space that's like, if the Disney people know, it's hub grass, so it's like fake grass basically, but they can set up a tent and chairs for like a wedding or any kind of special event or anything you have going on. I think this one might be set up for the Heartsong Resort because they're doing a soft launch of the Heartsong Resort on Friday. of this weekend. Spoiler alert, we will be staying at the Heartsong Resort, so that video should be up now. If it is, I'll go ahead and link it up here. That's what I think that's set up for, but it's a nice little space if you're having weddings or whatnot. You know, they have this space for you here. All right, so what do we think of the Dreammore Resort here in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee? I will tell you this. The best part about this resort is the fact that you get the free transportation from the resort to the theme park, because when it's busy, like a busy summer day, busy fall day, whatever it is, the parking lot at Dollywood is a madhouse, and unless you get there super early, you're not going to be able to park close, and you're going to be on the tram line ride for a long time. I mean, the parking lot over there is way bigger than you think it is. So honestly, that is the biggest perk for us, is just the convenient transportation that runs very frequently to those theme parks. If you're just thinking about like a nice girls weekend or something like that, that's, you know, this is probably a good place for that too, because they have a spa downstairs. The hotel itself, I feel, is very feminine. Not saying that guys wouldn't like it, but it has Dolly's touches all around the hotel. So, you know, just from the fabrics they use and the mirrors and things like that, everything feels very feminine in here. So it's not saying a girly resort, but that's just the vibe it gives off. But, you know, and it should, though, because, you know, Dolly put her touches all over this resort, and you can really tell. So it's really well done. But anyway, just the amenities, the overall grounds, and just the relaxation, because it feels like so far away from the hustle and bustle of Pigeon Forge when you're here at the resort. You know, all that makes it like a perfect resort for like a quick weekend getaway, or if you're going to the theme parks and stuff like that. Now, it is a little pricier. Think Margaritaville. If you've ever stayed at a Margaritaville resort, that's kind of like the price that you pay, but you get all the conveniences of the free shuttle to the parks. You get the time saver pass, like we said, and just the convenience of all that. If you're going to the theme park, this almost can't be beat. It's like an almost must do, in my opinion, if you're going to Dollywood. But if you're not, I mean, there's cheaper options in the area, and you don't need all this. I can understand where you might want to like stay at the Hampton Inn or something like that back on Teamster or whatever. But as far as it goes, we love this resort. Highly recommend it to anyone, honestly. So next time you're planning your trip to Dollywood, look at one of the Dollywood resorts, the Dreammore or Heartsong. I think we're going to go ahead and wrap it up here, but make sure you hang out for just a little bit longer, because we'll have some end cards with some video suggestions, and we'd love it if you'd watch another video. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss any upcoming videos. If you got something out of this video, or you just want to help keep the show on the road, consider clicking that super thanks button down there. Any way you choose to support the channel, we really appreciate it. I'd love to know who made it this far in the video. If you did, say an amazing stay at Dreammore down there in the comments to let me know you made it this far in the video. Alright everyone, we'll catch you in the next video. Thanks a lot for watching. Peace and love.